for calling CalmingEscape Brain Clinic. How can I assist you? No, you have called the right place. Yeah, so you had heard about our survey? Oh, that's wonderful. Let me just get you situated. Nope, you don't need an appointment or anything. You called the right number, and I can take care of that for you. Of course. Okay. Okay. So I know you had probably heard like an ad of some kind from us. Was that on social media? Was that on the radio, TV? Okay. No, that's fine. I just like to make note of that. Of course. And do you have access to either a smartphone or a computer? Okay, perfect. So to complete this type of survey, I will go ahead and send you a link that you will click on. That way you will be able to see some various images and other related topics that have to do with the survey. That way we can do it over the phone here, digitally. Is that going to work for you? Okay, perfect. Now, can I just get your name real quick? And would you like that link to be texted to you via your phone number or email? Okay. And what's that? So before I send off the link and get started on this brief survey, it shouldn't take too much of your time, and as the ad probably mentioned, this isn't to gauge your health or anything like that. We are not a neurological clinic of any kind. We are just doing different surveys and testing with knowledge, random knowledge, and some other different factors to kind of see percentages and averages throughout people within our community with some things that they remember, images that they relate to, and so on. Does that sound okay? Okay. Good. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and send over. Okay, that link should be sent to you. You just let me know when you've received it. Do you see the link? Okay, perfect. So you're going to go ahead and click on that link, and it should ask you for a verification number. Perfect. And your verification number is 2204. Good. Okay. Now, from your end, you should be able to see my screen pop up before you. And this way we can ask you a few different questions with some images that I can pull up. Okay, perfect. Go ahead. Get started. Okay, so our first image here, can you tell me what colors that these are? Yes, of course, variations, but what is the general color? Red. Good. Okay, and what about these colors? Can you tell me what these colors are? Blues. Okay, and this third image. Yellows. This fourth image. Yes, those are greens. This fifth image. Yes, pinks. Perfect. Now, the next couple images, you're going to be seeing two colors. If you can tell me what those two colors are. Perfect. Okay, so what two colors do you see here? Yes, purple and yellow. And what about these two colors here? Okay. Red and green. And last one, these two colors here. Okay, perfect. Let me just log that in. Yeah, keep in mind this isn't a test and you're not going to get like a positive or negative score. It's really just to compare some averages for the community around us, okay? Perfect. Okay, so we are going to move on to some potential familiar faces. Now I'm going to be showing you some famous, iconic, historical, even faces, and if you can just tell me if you recognize them. Yes, just yes if you recognize them or no, and if you do recognize them, do you know their name? Kind of a two-parter, if you will. Yes. Okay, perfect. So, our first one here. Do you recognize this person? And do you know his name? Very good. Martin Luther King Jr. Okay. Next one. Do you recognize this person? Okay, and do you know his name? Robin Williams. Perfect. Okay, our next one. Do you recognize this person? Take your time. Perfect. And are you familiar with her name? Okay, lovely. That is Grace Kelly. Okay. Next up, do you know this person? Okay, and are you familiar with her name? Okay, Rosa Parks. Good. Perfect. Okay. Next up, are you familiar with this person? Okay. And do you know his name? Okay. Good. Yes, Keanu Reeves. Good job. Okay, next up here. Do you recognize this person? Okay, and what's her name? Yes, that is Marilyn Monroe. Good job. Okay. Just pull up a few other things here. Okay. Now, do you recognize this person here? And are you familiar with his name? Michael Jordan. Wonderful. do you recognize this person here? Okay. And are you familiar with his name? Abraham Lincoln. Good. Okay. Now, are you familiar with this person here? And are you familiar with her name? Okay. Billie Holiday. Okay, are you familiar with this person here? Okay, and what's her name? Okay. Yes, Jennifer Lopez. Very good. Okay. Now, are you familiar with this person here? Perfect, and do you know his name? David Beckham, good. Perfect. Okay. Now, are you familiar with this person here? Okay, and do you know her name? Yes, that's Rita. Okay. Don't worry, you're doing really good. Like I said, it's not like a score. You're not going to be judged on this. Good. Okay, so do you recognize this person here? Alright, and what's her name? Cher, yes. Good job. Okay. Pull up your next one. Okay, and do you know who this person is? Okay, are you familiar with his name? Ryan Reynolds. Do you know who this person is? And what's her name? Lucy Liu. And our last one here. Are you familiar with this person? And do you know her name? Okay, lovely. That is Debbie Reynolds. Perfect. That concludes that portion here. You're doing great, don't worry. Alright, so our next portion is I'm just going to pop up some basic math questions, and once again, please remember you're not being judged. This is not a math test. If you are able to, just go ahead and answer the first answer that comes to your mind when I show you each equation. Okay. Good. So, here is your first equation. What is 2 plus 1? Your second equation. What is 2 plus 6? Your next equation. What is 2 plus 2? Okay. What is 5 plus 2? And lastly, what is 9 plus 2? Perfect. All we needed from the math problems. We're going to be moving into some different shapes. So once again, I'm just going to show you some shapes on the screen, and if you can just, to your best ability, identify them for me. Okay, good. Okay, what is this shape here? That is a circle. What is this shape here? Star. And this shape? Yes, it is a triangle. This shape here? Okay, a rectangle. And what about this one? Square, okay. And lastly, what do you see here? Wavy lines. Yep, that works. Wonderful. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to pop this up on the screen for you, and if you could just read across, please say the word and not the color. Good, so that was purple, yellow, red, black, red, green, red, yellow, orange, blue, purple, black, red, green, orange. Yes, good. Now we're going to go ahead and switch that up, of course, and if you could tell me what the color is and not read the word. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. Don't feel bad if you miss any. Happens to the best of us. So tell me what the color is and not the actual word. Okay. Yes, so the colors were red, blue, green, yellow, green, black, blue, red, yellow, black, yellow, blue, green, red, and black. Alright. Perfect. Now, the last portion of our survey today is I'm just going to pop up some images, and if you can please tell me the first word you think of when you see the image. Yes, the first word you hear. Yes, the first word that you think of. when you see the image? Okay, good. So our first one. What's the first word? Okay. There's our second image. What's the first word you think of? Okay. And the third image. Okay. Your fourth image. Okay. Your fifth image. Okay. Next image. Okay. Next one. Good. Your next image. Okay. Next one. Okay. Next. Okay. And the final image. Okay. Perfect. Wow, that is all I have for your brain survey, if you will. Yeah, it wasn't too difficult, and I hope the questions didn't stress you out or anything. Yeah, they're pretty straightforward. A lot of people just can find it kind of soothing to kind of answer back just the first thing that pops into your head with some of these. Yes, of course. It is greatly appreciated for your time, and we will be sending you the link over for your preferred gift card. Yep, just once the link is over, you just can click on it and pick which location you would like the gift card from for your time with the survey, of course. Okay, perfect. Well, I do hope that you have a wonderful day, and thank you again for contributing to our survey here. Okay, you take care now.